Oh, maybe he's moving to his PC actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to mute so that way the dogs wouldn't go crazy.
All right.
Too bad. Let the dogs go.
Alright.
I'm not gonna ruin this man's audio. I'm not.
Ooh, let the dogs out.
To be fair, like 90% of my audio gets killed by my own incessant laughter. There's not much that people can do to kind of kill it.
There's a mannerism involved. I have
Pretty
manners.
sure that's just Zolos.
Alright, well, it's time to open up 7 streams, so it makes an echo the entire time.
Creates enough of an echo that you basically destroy the fabric of the universe.
Yeah,
As people can now hear us.
I mean, it's what Acella's good at.
Fair enough. Anyways, hi people. We are here. We are
Hello.
we are chaos.
Hello.
It's
Yay.
D&D time. Oh my god, half of you look ready to sleep. But truthfully, where the fuck did we leave off last time? Let's see. I just need to check the.
So me and Estella and Lawrence were getting Brock's little hybrid stuff for him to get his next transformation, and the others were there for Brock on the table with
All right, and everyone agreed for. Everyone did agree to a 3-day time skip to basically. I will say this. If you guys did agree to the 3-day time skip, aside from Brock, you guys do have a few options of what you guys would want to do.
Yeah, I just went through magic surgery.
Yeah, because Brock just went through surgery, essentially, so he needed a day or two to recover. As
could I? Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was about to say, could I have gone to see Arachmid because he makes clothing? So I could get the thing to cover my eyes and arms and basically have clothes to wear and much.
Oh yeah, that's easy enough.
Now, why would you want clothes to wear?
Because technically I'm naked.
Uh-huh.
Kind of.
The point being.
Okay, I mean, the only thing that's pretty much left of like regular me is like neck up. So it's not pretty much like oh hey,
and your arm.
pretty much a vacuum. Like yeah, like sensory. Yeah, now the arm too. So I'm just like okay, let me get something for the eyes and everything else.
You know what's fucked up to think about? You're slowly just becoming RoboCop at this point, because all that was left to him was like his head and like fucking arm.
Well, technically everything is there. So what I had it kind of written as was like the Full Metal Alchemist type thing of how I kind of inspired the character to be. Like all that metal was his flesh, and like basically when he got basically pretty much hurt during like the war that he fought in, the witch that his brother sent him to pretty much kind of like infused him with a bunch of stuff and like a philosopher's stone for his little power source in the center of his chest and a little bunch of other stuff. So like they infused the metal into his flesh, that the flesh became the metal.
That was a lot of statement you just said in one thing. Holy shit.
Yeah, so basically metal is now flesh and flesh is now metal.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a lot for whatever and everything.
I'm glad you understand. But, yeah, essentially, let's see, so, yeah, Zephyra, now you're getting clothes. Let's see, Coquette, what would you be doing during the time for the surgery?
Well, I mean, I could go talk to Reva. You know, maybe get to remember her if I can. Although I don't think I will ever. Could also try and learn a new magic. I don't know what I will get. I could also go gamble, but gamble is a little overrated right now. Yeah, I would like to talk to Reva, I think.
All right, and since you're trying to
Doesn't
remember
want to
her-
gamble. Look at that bitch.
What is that about, my friend?
So
I'll say that again to the bard.
I said you don't want to gamble. You're a bitch.
You
I
know
want to
what?
save my money.
I want to save money.
Hey, I apparently owe someone money here, so I need to save my money for when that happens.
So you can go ahead and roll me a history check if you wish, since you are chit chatting with her. It's
Great,
gonna
my
be
history is amazing. Go ahead.
it's gonna be a bit of a high DC because of the fact that it is connected to
17?
What happened to you saying it's a high fucking check? That's a
Huh?
+3.
I don't have anything in history. I don't think you realize I don't have anything. I only have a +3.
I'll say small things are kind of coming back. Like, the one thing that's very evident for you is she is a very touchy person, and touchy as in the form of she will take every chance to hug somebody kind of person. Or like pinch your cheeks or like pet your head. And it's not limited to just you. She's like this with everybody.
Her way of showing emotions is through touch, for
Pretty-
the most part.
Pretty much. So far that's
I
what
get
you
it.
can remember, but you don't know why, but it's both a comforting and uncomforting feeling, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine if she does it, like, on occasion,
Occasionally.
but because of the fact that she's doing so much, you kind of wish that she wouldn't do it, especially if you're, like, going for a little, like, your day and you're trying to do something quick. The equivalent of, do you need a hug? Yes, I feel very emotionally drained. This is nice. Versus, okay, Reva, I'm leaving. Okay, bye! Wait, no, I'm trying to leave. Okay, bye! No, Reva, please! Please, you've been hugging me for 5 minutes straight! I know, but it doesn't hurt. Reva!
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Why can I just imagine how, like, someone draws your past life and it's just like, Reva, let go! And Reva's just clinging to you like if she was clinging to a raft.
I can see it.
The two snakes.
Yes. Snake.
As for you, Acela, what would you be doing?
Outside, mostly tinkering on what I can. Probably talking to the new person I have met, of Anya.
God, it's gonna be because that's funny. Because I don't think there's a single person from Sans Serif other than Zephyr's old character before they had to leave it.
Mm-hmm. Unless there's somebody else that's lurking around here.
Because it is hilarious as fuck for me.
The amount of people that they have killed during that campaign.
Killing, calling, it's the same thing.
Yeah. For reference, for those who have not seen my Sans Serif campaign, Anya at one point, basically 1v1'd the equivalent of Berserk's guts, and she was winning. And she one-shot their paladin. Like the team's paladin, who had roughly 90 HP.
Nice.
They were
nice.
weak.
Yeah, honestly. They should have taken tough, honestly.
Brothers in Christ, I feel like the Sans Serif crew are gonna one day be breathing down your neck just like,
any
hey, I heard
yeah,
you motherfuckers are
anyone
4
has-
players today, you wanna square up?
any person from Sansa guy could just kill all of us. I'm not even gonna lie. Catherine, alone could do 210.
Yeah, she could just...
Yeah.
Because people don't realize assassin plus monk equals death. She's literally the equivalent of I'm a firing and dead.
Mm-hmm.
But after one round, she's kind of becomes a missile shooter. Not as impressive, but still something.
Killed a boat full of people.
Yes, and I scared this lady. I scared this man's character. Just by saying, "Oh, you missed." I what? That's all you needed to scare somebody. Just say, "Oh yeah, you miss."
Roll a 22 to hit.
Did I stutter?
Damn it.
That's how some of them react now. It's like, damn it.
AC 25.
Alright, but Acela, the stuff that you do get to learn about Anya is the fact that apparently her world used to be a good place until it was taken, it was basically fucked up by some random lady, basically fucked over Mother Nature, and now it's like 90% sand. So she's like kind of in, so you kind of see her in awe of the fact that she's in nature right now. It's like the equivalent of taking somebody who's been sheltered all their life and putting them in the city.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful. Careful of that tree.
And that's how we lost Anya. I'm kidding. And you know what's the scary thing here? Anya is actually a certain class here, known as a paladin.
Oh, we can have a paladin with us now?
Yes, but here's the thing. She's called, she is basically, Oath of Revival, where she is Phoenix-based. I worked on this a while ago with somebody because they wanted to play a paladin that was based on a phoenix, like how yours was based on lightning. So all their smites did fire damage, and it was very hard to kill them. Issue. This is a half-baked one, so I'm only taking certain features from it and need to rework it later.
The Adventuring Academy from Brendan's campaign, I'm pretty sure that they had a Paladin Phoenix. I think it was Eggfort's daughter or something. They probably have that out.
Probably. I'll probably take some inspiration from that too. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's essentially the case. Zephyra just gets nice clothes. Coquette basically learns her clingy friend is clingy to everybody.
Yes.
And Acela realizes that he's dealing with a sheltered child, in the equivalent of I've never seen grass before.
A productive day. I'm
Reluctant.
gonna draw my clothes one day.
You're gonna draw clothes on it. You just put on like a single pair of pants.
I had an idea what it kind of looked like in my head.
Well, whatever you want to do. As long as it's... Well, as long as it's something and I don't have to explain in weirdly graphic detail about the emphasis on certain objects.
Yeah, I was just kind of thinking, like, you know how.
AKA, please don't let me talk about. AKA, please don't let me talk about your junk.
I'm not. I was just kind of thinking, like, a giant little Spider-Man kind of, like, logo, because you know how he's, like, a dark elf, too? So just, like, a big golden thing and, like, a bunch of purples and everything else.
Zephyra becomes Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Oh, I actually got a dumbass one for this.
Spooter.
Spooderman. Okay, but yeah. I'll say that's the 3 things that goes on when you guys are basically doing things. Because as well as Acela, while you're doing that, the other thing you decided to tinker with was Gregori's workshop. Because remember, Gregori left.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
So technically speaking, he's been gone for 4 days right now. And you know the counter hasn't gone down, which means he hasn't died yet. But you do know one thing. That man was on a mission.
Did he leave his grilled cheese again? I know he took 1, but did he have 2?
Of course he
Do
got.
you want to be evil to the man like that?
So here's an interesting thing. Acela, Gregori did leave a small section of a workshop for you guys to work on in case you need to like do small repairs. So that's what you've been tinkering with. And I will say, as soon as you basically set up shop to repair things, every hunter within a 5-mile radius just came over to you and was like, "Hey, can you fix this for me? Hey, 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 can you fix this?"
Acela gets the 9 to 5 job.
Pretty much. But here's the funny thing: some people paid you.
Oh, nice.
I'll say you get paid. Okay, I'm gonna roll a dice to see how much you get paid.
Give me the money. I need to gamble, sound.
You get paid 21 pieces of gold in total, because again, gold is not exactly a commodity here as much as you think. And that and most of
Hey,
their
I would
weapon...
have also taken parts of random insects or whatever else.
That's the thing. Most people are stingy when it comes to that. They only ask you for like, hey, can you just like weld this back together? Or hey, can you just like repair this piece of leather work? Or
Acela trains to be a smithy.
hey, yeah. But yeah.
Man, it's like Monster Hunter all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, this game literally just Monster Hunter. I would like to run this campaign again one day, honestly. Probably not for a while though, but I would like to run it again.
Man, I can't wait to join in on that campaign again.
Oh wow, what's there? These monarch things.
What's
Oh, make it
Meanwhile,
Undertale. make
PTSD.
it
Oh no.
Meanwhile, most of the NPCs have left except for the crafters and Braum. And it's just like, huh. So, why aren't you guys coming with us? Have you realized that we're going back to that house? Some of us would rather not. But it's been eons! Yes, and it can stay eons. We haven't really aged that much down here. Because, as described before, time moves slower in here, essentially. Like, remember how I tell you that at night, it's like, it feels more like it stays night longer? In, like, more
Because
areas?
Yeah. Because you said that the full moon pretty much is out, so Vincent could go into his hybrid form and everything else like that.
Yeah, because here's the thing. The moon is never unfull. It is continuously full. The best way to describe it is, while it feels like you guys have been traveling for days, in real life, probably 1 year here felt like a second over there. Like, time moves incredibly fucking slow here.
I don't know, it feels the same.
But yeah, after those few days, you guys are basically doing things here and there. You guys are being called forward to by Liliana as, let me grab her picture. Where is this girl? No, not you. Yes, you. As she calls over you guys. You're the ones who work with Brock, correct?
Yes.
Right. Sorry, it's been a while since I've talk to you all and kind of forgot. Performing a surgery like that does take a toll on somebody. Plus, we had to monitor his health and everything, make sure he's all doing okay.
You're fun, kid.
How is he doing, by the way?
He should be waking up any minute now. If you want, you can go greet him. Just try not to do too much physical labor. Oh, and she then ends up pulling out essentially a small thing of what looks to be pills. In case he has anything open up again, tell him to take these. They're basically a modified medication imbued with magic. It'll seal up any wounds he has, but will only seal it up. It won't repair it. It'll just seal it up.
How many is he supposed to take per day prescribed to him?
Prescribed, he is supposed to take at least one of these a day. And preferably with meals.
Okay. Okay.
Also,
just take the pills.
Also, if given the choice, please avoid... Well, knowing him, he has the ability to drink a lot of alcohol, so please avoid alcohol for at least a few days. I say 3 or 4, just to be on the safe side.
I'll smack it out of his hand if he attempts.
Thank you. Let's...
Anytime.
Now, if you excuse me, I have been a few days without my father in my life, so I'm going to go hang out with him. Excuse me. She says as she bows
You
before...
did
leaves you off all to visit Brock.
that.
And as you go over to Brock, he's kind of... The best way to put it is, imagine someone looking like they have been dehydrated and turned into a raisin for a second. That's what Brock looked like for a moment. As,
Oh, poor guy.
It looked like me when I lost blood.
Yeah, why do you think everyone stopped you? To keep going.
Well, I'm perfectly fine. I was 20 points in. But
Yeah,
I got
Brock
you did it
currently
over
looking
many
like
times.
this shit.
I'm perfectly fine. This is not about me. This is about the bear. How are you, Brock?
Well, here's the thing. Brock, you are basically just starting in consciousness as you're hearing all this nonsense. Also, I got messaged by Lawrence. He will not be able to make it because he's in the middle of doing homework.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
He's
That's
a
perfectly
college
fine.
kid now.
I can only picture that Brock is just hearing like as he wakes up. He just starts he's like holding his head, taking a good sniffs in the air, just kind of get familiar with everything, and he only smells...
Wake up as I fucking crash cymbals.
Just grabs the cymbals, just looks at you. And here I thought I only smelled sterilization and depression. I'm smelling annoyance.
No. You
I've
weren't
been
too
at
far
the
away from
forge
that.
repairing stuff.
How you feeling?
To be entirely honest, the same. He just says, "Hey, where's Doc?"
Oh, Liliana.
Okay.
As Lotus speaks up as he walks in the room. My apologies. Liliana needed to get some fresh air and talk to her father. In the meantime, I am basically monitoring your health before you are able to be discharged.
Well, I'm gonna go get you some food. These are your pills right here. Just take one a day, alright?
I just look at the bottle. I just kind of go ahead and I just try to scoop out one. And I say, "Where's my meat?"
No
You're
drinking.
not allowed to drink. And don't take that right before you eat something, so I'll be back.
And no alcohol, please.
So, Brock, Lotus is actually about to explain it to you, real quick. So, essentially, if you properly take care of your medication, there should be no complications affecting your body. as well as no consumption of alcohol, as the alcohol mixed with the magic could potentially lead to potential problems and complications in your intestinal area. On top of that, while we do not mind if you decide to start getting up and go fighting hand to hand, we also do disencourage the concept of essentially you not being properly taken care of, as your wounds have only just healed up, and could potentially reopen if you are not careful. So, essentially in D&D speak, Brock, if you basically are at half health and start taking damage, you need to roll con saves. If you fail con saves of at least a 16, you will suffer 1 point of exhaustion until someone performs a proper medicine check on you, or one of the doctors, aka Lotus and Liliana, are able to fix you up.
Got it.
This
But Brock's looking.
This effect will only last for 1 week, and you have enough pills to last you 10 days just in case open wounds start opening up again.
Alright then. So, Brock's gonna look at Lotus. But it did work, right?
It should. The process has basically been successful, and I can already sense a different aura emanating from you than what you once were. Instead of essentially having the aura of just a standard Ursa ring, you actually now have the essence of what appears to be other creatures living inside of you. It seems that the surgery has not only been proven successful, but if you would like, in a few minutes you can leave after you taking your medication and food. At this point, I would say Zephyra, you came back with enough food to feed the Brock, as Helios basically packed that with like a lot of meat and rice.
Yeah.
As this time you're given what looks to be ox meat. At least that's the best way Helios described it. But truthfully, it's ox elephant meat.
I'm guessing this is probably from like an evolution from Prowler, or...
Oh yeah,
is
that's
this
100%
something
from
else?
Prowler.
One more
Oh,
fact:
lovely.
ox is Brock's favorite meat. So he's
Oh,
gonna have a
nice.
fun time with this. But I do want to ask, just for the sake of it, whatever I choose for animals, will it only be visible when I'm transformed, or is it always visible?
It's only visible when you transform.
Alright then, so I'll keep what I've selected a secret for now, but seeing the food, Brock is looking looking like a happy lad, and he cannot wait to eat. But is disappointed when he has to drink water with it, not alcohol.
Oh, that's the
Well,
funny
you
thing.
better-
Zephyra, Helios also
Mhm.
gave you a drink specifically for Brock, as he basically hands you what's the equivalent of a berry smoothie.
Mhm.
That is, note, meant for the big bear man.
Mhm.
Ah,
Oh,
that-
this is all for you, but also take it slow. We do have a bunch of other stuff we have to get done later on down the line. A bunch of people are counting on us sooner or later.
I'll give the big cat a thank you later, but as much as I hate saying it, I'm gonna have to avoid anything physical for a while.
Mhm.
So, don't be ashamed if you have to go on without me, and besides, I need to talk to the other Chimera to help me figure out what is I can do now.
If you would like, I can give you a small demonstration. I may not be a chimera, but I have basically done this surgery numerous times before. With Liliana.
Okay, the fact you're saying that so casually scares me of how many chimeras are out there in this world, but
There's actually only 2 now. The others did not understand what they were doing and ended up crashing into all the wrong things.
duly noted. But, Is it safe for me to transform now? Do I need to wait?
First, I would recommend you eat and take your medication. Then we can properly explain it to you once we reach outside.
I nod and I just started eating my food and enjoying my drink, enjoying the flavors, but also realizing that our little kobold friend will be getting his inheritance, so I'll have to break the news to him about that later.
Wait, what do you mean his inheritance?
I specifically said if the surge didn't go well, that the little kobold Harton would be getting everything.
Next thing you
That
know,
was said, yes.
next thing you know, you
See, I
just
have it
say,
in this document right here.
next thing you know, it's like, okay, so if you die now, that means
He gets nothing.
he gets nothing, and he just looks at you like, the fuck. I'm kidding.
It's like it's in the contract, surgery only. If I had to go to surgery, it didn't work, then you still get the shit. He gets a mischievous idea from the damn sword he has, regardless.
So let's see. After you've eaten and drank, you essentially start going outside.
And medication.
And your medication, of course. You essentially walk outside, and it's been a while since you've seen the sun. Goddamn, is it bright?
Ah, my eyes.
His beady little eyes. His eyes the
Stop
size
staring
of...
at me with those big old eyes. Anyway.
But yeah, Brock, as soon as you look around, there's some new shit going around here and there. It's been a few days and you weren't expecting too much to change. The only difference is that you're seeing that same snake girl from before, Nakaket, basically just doing small dances for people every once in a while.
Hey.
As you see her like doing small performances. And you see everyone with sharper looking weapons. Like, refined almost.
Dear Lord, did Gregory had a good day?
No, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to my job at the forge.
Damn. I have some fun for that snake lady I see.
Come to
Boring.
McForgers. And, This starts not... Okay, then, back to me.
So you start getting led to this dummy that is one of the dummies that you guys were able to make, thankfully, because of your previous efforts. You know, the Mandrake dummies that are pretty much impervious to damage.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, do you guys mind giving me 1 minute? My mom needs me real quick.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, look.
Hey.
Just give me 1 minute. I'll be back. Okay.
You
Now
know,
it's
we
time
should.
to talk about today's sponsor.
You know, I feel like we should take the camp and just push it somewhere else.
What about the big Alaskan bullworm?
I mean, that's why we're having to push it somewhere else. Maybe if we go to the bottom of a very open ravine, we'll be safe.
No, see, you're not thinking clearly. We kidnapped the big Alaskan bullworm to lure out the sea domain Hydra, right? And then we kill both with both.
Is that how we're just gonna kill every single fucking monarch? Is by getting the second largest thing and luring it out?
Yes. Nah.
Speaking of which monarch are we going after next?
We're going after C, but we're probably gonna have to go to the plant domain because those people are trapped underneath in their little shelter from what he said last session. Yeah, so we're probably gonna have to go to the plant domain, save them, and then just come back and kill them.
They'll be on. Well, C domain is deadly. I kind of
Mhm.
feel like we should do Avian next.
I said that, but then Braun and the rest said to go leave that for last.
I
So I
don't.
think Knight has something planned for that last. I also don't want to leave that thing alone, especially since it already did 7th level stuff while we were
And now
in.
it's 9th level,
Yeah, no, not even that. It
and
it
the
can
mythical
evolve
10th
and
level.
do something extra. Yeah, the secret 10th level. So I'm just like, this is concerning, but the thing is,
Me
if
when I pull
let's
up with my 15th level spell slots.
yes, but the thing is, if Matilda gets the C domain upgrade, then that doesn't mean anything whatever the avian domain can do. So, which is why I had the whole dispel magic plan thing out for that. So, the
So-
avian domain isn't something to worry about.
So wait, what domain are we doing now?
We're doing C, but we're probably gonna have to go to plant to rescue those people trapped in that shelter.
Okay. Question. Is
Mhm.
anyone gonna take like anything for like breathing underwater or helping in that sense?
Well, when
I
Grigori
can
gets back,
replicate at least one magic item for water breathing, but outside that, I can't really do much.
I can cast water breathing, and I don't need to breathe water, but we can just go wait for Grigori to come back and just ask him to go make stuff for us, or just gamble and get something for that.
Or we can do the next best thing and start letting me tinker with things.
Yeah,
Because God, I'm
let's make
already at a
Estella
9 to
do
5.
work, Estella, become Bob the Builder.
So when Grigori gets back, Acela just kind of half asleep over the anvil.
Yes, become Handy Mandy. Don't try to even make like barbecue something over that entire forge either. That man's been grilling sandwiches over there. That place is not sanitary.
This is not Sandra. That's why every sword I've been using smells like grilled cheese.
Like,
Man,
man, that man's just smithing away in there.
oh my god, is that his
Unbelievable.
plan? To make people smell the food he makes, to make them hungry, and then go to get even more food.
See, you're
Oh my
not
god,
thinking
I
like the
knew they were
master
working
gambler.
together.
Yeah, you're not thinking like the master gambler, like that man himself right there. He even says that he doesn't necessarily need gold either at one point to us.
I knew Helios and Grigori were in cahoots.
Exactly. Everybody was worried about Barton. Y'all should have been worried about that Russian man right there. Man, this is gonna be a wild trip. I'm gonna have to go make holy water again.
Are you gonna throw holy water in the water?
No, I'm gonna have to make piss water again, pretty much now.
Why are you
We
making
haven't-
piss?
Because it's more acidic.
That
Okay, so
I'm
we
sorry.
have.
It's just the thought of, hey, we should make piss water. Why? Acid.
You're not thinking clearly far enough. Okay, so we do have 2 extra bottles of holy water. I know I have 1, and then we have 3 silver cocoons, so I'm gonna use those 3 silver ones and make some more holy water then. God, I hate the plant domain.
I mean, you just need fire
Well, what's
spells.
wrong with the plant domain?
It needs to be burnt down to hell.
Now
It's
you
about
see,
to
we
be.
could do that, or hear me out. We could just throw piss water all over it.
See, that's why I'm making the holy crop duster.
The holy crop duster.
Yes, the holy crop duster.
Are you seriously thinking on making a plane?
Yes. We've been over
Alright.
this. The holy crop.
I'm
buster.
back from moving my
But
refrigerator.
you're making a plane to throw holy
Well,
piss on people. Also,
no,
hi,
no,
Knight.
no. You're
Oh, hi.
thinking. You're not thinking too hard enough. We can make that part of the plane and then go full in with gassing the whole air.
Oh god. Sorry about that.
You're fine. We're talking about the holy crop duster.
Oh,
And the piss bombs that would be a part of it.
sorry, but yeah, I was just in the middle of basically. Woo! I just had to finish moving a refrigerator
Mm-hmm.
because my mom had dropped her phone and it slid under it.
Mm-hmm.
So my sister texted me because my mom lost her phone, so she couldn't text me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, let's see. And I had to move that entire damn thing just to basically get the tip of her phone and just pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Hercules strength right there.
Note to self. Family needs to, like, not drop their phone often.
Mm-hmm.
Near
Or
the
just get a
kitchen.
stick and just nudge it out.
We tried it. The refrigerator is just in enough for a phone to fit in, but not like a stick.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the annoying kind of thinness.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
The fly swatter.
ready to
Anyway.
continue?
Yeah, I just needed a second to breathe. Because holy shit. Huh?
Man had to work out, get the muscles in.
Pretty much. But let's see.
So, do I
That's
just
the
push
dummy.
up on a star, or
Oh, no,
how
no,
does this
no.
work?
I'm explaining to you. Just, you know, I'm brave. Anyways.
Bear casually wishes on a star.
All of a sudden, everyone gets to leave. No more Hunter's Paradise. Everyone go home. Happy old lucky. No, that's too easy. Anyways. Hydrate. Okay. Yeah. I'm hydrating.
Man couldn't hydrate for free. You gotta spend those points, boys.
You guys are watching me like psychopaths anyways. I'm afraid to let you keep those points.
But
What do
we
you mean?
care
I'm only
about
at
you.
3,000.
We care for you, Nye. Don't worry about
What do you
it.
mean I spent all my points? Now I'm at 480.
Alright, we're moving on. So, Brock. I'm alive. Sorry, had family drama. Let's D&D. Hi, Rosie. We missed you.
Hi,
Oh,
The
Rosie.
Frenchie here.
Hello.
We're about
You
to...
missed us talking about the holy item that's going to be coming soon.
But yeah, now, Brock.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and discuss, essentially, the absolute hells you're going to feel in a second. So,
Oh boy.
as you're basically getting used to the walking around and such, Lotus basically goes not too close to the damn thing, but just close enough to where he can poke at it with his stick. You know, that kind of close.
Mm-hmm.
As he looks over to you. So then, the proper way to basically harness your powers is to understand what animals linger within your soul. See, because of the fact that you are essentially not originally a chimera, your body needs to get used to the idea of other creatures wishing to express themselves. For example, as now a blood hunter, you now have different capabilities than you used to as a barbarian. One such example is the understanding of blood and manipulating it. For example, one way to understand your blood capabilities is by manifesting it through what's called a blood malletic. Go ahead and give it a try. See how your body reacts to it. So basically, this is the first test your blood capabilities, your crimson rights, essentially.
Alright.
So, have you selected which crimson right you were going for?
Yes, I have.
Alright. So, you can start by evoking it, which is basically to add an elemental damage as a bonus action using it. So, the dice for this for a crimson right, let me see. Which is your hemo dice. So, you're going to roll, you're level 8 right now, so you're going to roll a 1d6. That's how much damage you'll be taking first.
Alright then.
Alright.
So I go and just take one of these uses off, right?
Yeah.
1d6. Hey, minimum damage.
Nice.
So yeah, you'll be taking essentially 1 point of necrotic damage. All the crimson right damage that you take will be necrotic. So if you have any resistance to it, you could potentially take half of it.
Alrighty then.
Now, because of that, you get to add that dice of damage to any time you hit a target. So, what kind of effect would we see when your blood was cut? When your blood started coming out?
Oh, my blood starts coming out, and it looks like it is steaming almost, but instead of being like a flame or like a magma, it's actually cold. It's actually cold to the touch. It's actually starting to get below freezing even, as it is cold type.
Okay, so you chose the frozen right. So, as you realize that as soon as you touch one of your weapons that is nicely displayed, you realize that your weapon starts to gain the effects of the chosen dice. So hopefully I don't need to explain too much about the Crimson Right and how Blood Hunter works. Unless you need me to, I don't mind.
Isn't it just like the regular roll, but I just add the damage?
It's a regular roll, but you add the dice.
Okay, so let me actually write this down in my notes here. So what will that look like?
So whatever your original weapon's damage plus whatever your hemo dice is, which in this case is a d6. And it would add that d6 of ice damage.
And that's assumed if I hit the enemy, right?
Yeah, that's assuming if you hit the enemy. You get to choose this feature again at level 7, so that means you actually get 2 Crimson Rights of your choice by this point. Because you are level 8.
Alright then. Okay, so I was doing it right. Alright, so I'm gonna type this out here just so that you can see, so I know I'm doing it. So 1d Oh no, that's a minus sign. I almost did minus. That would have been embarrassing.
Also to note, at this point you should know 2 blood curses.
So it would look like this, right?
You forgot to do the 1d6. It's not flat 6, it's 1d6.
No, the flat 6 was from the band, because this is the battle axe I'm using. This is the bonus damage I'm getting from the. Oh no, wait, it's Eclipse. This is Eclipse's attack. So, I just remove the +1 and add a plus 1d6.
Yeah. So that would be the difference.
All right then. At least that makes sense to me. Okay.
Yep. It will be a bit confusing since you're so used to playing Barbarian for a while. But do let me know. I can help you with a lot of stuff, especially since this is going to be new to you. As soon as you strike into your into the dummy, you see the ice imbue into the weapon as it just does a good chunk of ice damage to the thing, with some icicles popping out from it.
Oh, that felt powerful.
Now note that when you use this crimson dice, that sounded a little too meta. When you basically use this crimson right, not dice, god damn it. When you use this crimson right, the effects will not last for too long. However, you will have to take further damage if you wish to use your second effects, which is blood curses. Blood curses basically infect your target by using your own blood. You can even amplify this to make it do even a further strength. However, it will cost you more of your HP. Your life essence, if you will. So, have you decided on which 2 curses you are selecting?
Yes. I chose the Curse of Mutal Suffering and the Curse of Spell Sunder.
Ooh, interesting ones. Interesting ones. I just want to know so that way, in case you needed help picking.
And just so you know, my other right, I chose the Rite of the Storm.
Oh, so you're going Thunder Bear. Well, Electricity Bear.
Yeah, Lightning Cold Bear.
Beep. Anyways.
Alright, but, so...
Now comes the fun one.
Can I try... Oh, wait, the fun one?
Time to transform.
Oh, why do I feel like my bones are gonna snap?
Now then, now that you're getting used to the ideologies of blood hunting, now comes the final step to when it comes to understanding your abilities. The final step is to understand what kind of blood hunter you are. Some are enforced by the dead, killing those of undead origin. Others are more accepting of lycanthropy, similar to what you'll be. The difference is, while lycanthropes will essentially have one DNA with them, you have multiple. Harness that power as you transform. So, Brock, as you're focusing up, what would your friends see as you transform?
That's the nifty thing here. They see Brock focusing, and they just begin to see he just starts arcing his back a little bit as particular lumps begin to form as making room from his chest garment sprouts out a set of eagle wings sprouting out. But not only that, there is a pattern of scales kind of going down his arms and legs as his eyes start to go multi-sexual until they started looking more kind of like raptor eyes. As for D&D's terms, I chose the eagle and raptor tactics.
Okay, so you basically, for everyone else, you notice essentially prehistoric-like features starting to form up top of him, as well as the wings above, basically starting to form. And while you don't notice this at first, Brock, your pendant starts to react as not only an eagle face appears, but also a raptor appears within the lumps of your pendant. Remember, your pendant has a final effect based on which animals are added to your transformation. So it's not just, oh, I just transform into this. So here's this one. Eagle. You ignore difficult terrain, in case you are on the ground, as you will be constantly floating 5 feet above. Not by much. You're literally just going to be floating while you transform, as your wings will just kind of hover over you. So note that for your eagle part.
Okay.
And for raptor, whenever an enemy is alone, and I repeat, an enemy is alone, you deal an additional D10 of damage to them. Essentially, if your allies are nearby, that's fine. But if the target does not have like any other of its allies with it, you would deal an additional D10 of damage, which is considered to be just regular force.
Woo!
Oh, now that's a lot of damage.
So remember, in a crowd, this isn't as useful. 1v2 where you and your friend is the 2, yeah, you're a nightmare.
Oh, Knight, the Prowler Monarch is so fucked.
I'm just sitting back. I'm just slowly clapping, happy kind of for him as I see the smile on his face. Then I just realize, damn, I don't got any of my guns.
Damn, no
Yeah,
pew pews.
And so,
Look,
while
that
this
was
is
your
all
own
going-
fault.
While this is going on, I'm just curious, like, what's going on, like, in Brock's head? Like, is he still there?
Yeah, Brock, you're still there, but essentially, as you're transformed, you're trying to get used to all the new effects having multiple animals embedded into you as has. And one thing in particular is your weird animalistic tendencies. For example, if anyone saw you blink, you see them basically have, see-through eyelids, because that's what eagles have. And a lot of bird variants, they have eyelids that you can see through. But the other thing is your raptor tendencies, you basically are like, what's the best way to put it for raptor tendencies? Oh, yeah, I know. You basically are given, your eyes are like more dilated. Not as in like, ooh, me likey shiny, more like, oh, I spot a bitch.
Oh, this feels weird.
You could
It
see through
looks
your
weird.
You could see through your own eyelids.
Yeah, am I blink? Why am I not blinking?
Like, can I make a weird question? Just out of curiosity. What happens with my true sight when I'm looking at Brock? Does it look any different, or is it just what I'm seeing too?
Oh yeah, your true sight. What does that do again? If I get a refresher.
I look what true sight does in a minute. 5, 8. True seeing. That's the same thing. The spell gives a willing creature you touch ability to see things as they actually are for the duration. The creature has true sight, notice secret doors, blah blah blah. Can see into the ethereal plane. Mostly that.
So if you wanted to see what Brock sees, essentially.
Yeah.
So if you basically touched Brock and saw what he saw, imagine everything in a more yellow tinge.
No. No. True sight is on myself. But it means that if Brock is like polymorph, I think if they're a different form, I get to see the original form. I think that's mostly what it means. I think.
You saying?
They can
Well, he's
perceive
not
their
really
form
polymorphed
change
or
a
anything.
creature
Yeah,
transformed
he's
by
not really
magic.
polymorphed. He's more like I just gained two different kinds of effects on me.
It's a mutation.
Yeah, which gets scarier though. The more he gets.
This. Okay. How weird does it look?
You look perfectly
Uh,
fine.
I'll give you a 5.
You are honestly, underneath, it doesn't really matter. You're the same person, and I think you look pretty good.
I thank you for the reassuring comments and all that, my friends, but... I honestly imagine this isn't the thing that you all pictured. I'm not even sure what I pictured.
I mean, who can picture many things mixed with a bear? I mean, it's not like we thought you'd be like 500 feet tall mixed with a giant eagle or something.
Though you are rather huge and have giant wings.
Yeah, you're kind of floating right now, buddy. A little bit inch off the ground.
I mean, it still looks good.
Yeah.
As soon as you say that, I just kind of look down, and then my body kind of just like locks up, and I just comedically just fall on my ass.
Oh, and he's on the ground.
I help him up.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna need a few days to figure this out.
Hey, we're not going anywhere. You got all the time in the world.
Well, I hope you understand that when you transform, there will be other animals trying to also be accepted into your soul. As the best way to describe it is because of the land itself, other variants of animals will try to infiltrate your soul, but because of the pact and surgery, you will take their powers instead of being mutilated, essentially.
So will creatures come to hunt him down, or any creature he kills will therefore enter him?
Essentially, any creature that he kills will try to reincarnate using his soul. However, it will fail miserably. Every single time. As Brock could have the chance to basically use it.
Okay, so effectively a black hole of sorts.
Essentially. However, if an animal decides not to possess you, then it's capable of not doing so. Just note that if an animal does try to, you have the capabilities of allowing that to get in, to allow to take that one's power. So essentially, there's a small thing that I decided to do because of this specific campaign. If you basically killed an animal of a different kind of domain, for example, if you killed an insect but you don't have like an insect line, you can change out your one of your two current animals for one of them. However, you cannot switch both of them out and have like the same one twice. You cannot.
Oh, that's cool.
as well as noting you can't exactly just change it from a lesser into two graders. So you can't have both Spiderweb and Turtle Shell, for example. You would have to get at least one from the lower list and then one from the higher list. So, if you basically had Wolf, for example, you can't change Wolf to become like an owl and to have like raptor tactics. Otherwise, that would be just like very fucking busted.
Yeah,
Could you imagine you have a 30-foot climbing speed while being able to cast web, then you are able to basically have an AC of God knows whatever the fuck, then you also are able to run very fast with pack tactics, and just to add all that fucking nonsense, you also are a demon with stealth and are able to do 2d6 casually of damage.
Oh, Catherine.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I understand.
Plus,
I
what would
may
that
not-
look like?
An
Yes.
abomination.
Amazing. Let's
It would
run
be
it.
an abomination. That's what it'd be.
You get a turtle shell, you get raptor legs, you get fucking talons of a fucking owl, and then you get the butt of a spider.
And all ahead of a bear.
And the head of a bear. That's the worst part. It's like, that's the only part that never changes.
It sounds like a bit from Loving Reaper, where death and life swap places.
Behold, the platypus. What exactly is that? Well, it's I'll be honest, I don't know. But it contains several kinds of toxins, and it glows in the dark. It also can lay eggs.
It
I'm
also
kinda
has a
scared of
tendency
what a
of stopping
platypus
the
will be
over.
here.
It also has a tendency to stop an overly positive and loving villain constantly by wearing a fedora.
Yeah. And yet, all it could do is gargle. So anyways, Disney bought the rights to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, I may not use that feature like entirely, but if it comes in handy, it comes in handy.
Yep.
Thank
Plus,
you.
no problem. Plus, you'll get to know what benefits you gain. Because, like I said, other animals give you different benefits. You just have to discover it.
Yeah. But,
Oh, if he finds
Us
a
when we
couple
put the fucking
more-
spider monarch into him.
Well, it's already dead. Didn't
Yeah,
kill
it
it.
is long fucking dead. But even then,
Wait, Brock
Yeah.
did kill it though. Wasn't he the one that did the last blow to it?
He
I
did,
didn't
but
Yeah.
got the feature. I didn't got the fate.
Yeah.
I was still barbarian. The soul
Mhm.
doesn't linger with me. Who do you think I am, Loki?
yeah, the soul isn't like
I
trying to
mean-
stab him in the back alley later on. Like he.
I mean, no, you did say that they do wait it before they evolve and everything else like
Dude, if I'm saying no, then it's final, dude.
that.
Well, if I'm also saying no, it's fucking final. I'm God.
yeah, he's God.
Because it's also.
Man.
Yeah, but I do want to do something fun here. So I thank my friends, and I'm gonna look for this man. Where's our loving boy Harton? Where is he?
Oh, you want me to pull out Harton?
I have something very, very fun in mind.
Oh god, are you going to him completely transformed?
Alright,
No.
let me
You're
just pull it.
scared
Oh
the
my
poor
god!
guy.
Hold
I
on!
didn't think that
Hold
far
on.
ahead.
Harton's huge. Hold
Be
on.
not afraid.
Oh god.
Harton was a boss fight for 5 seconds. You know what, Harton? Here, you go here, buddy.
Hey, he joins the.
Where's the
he joins-
biblically accurate angel?
Biblically,
he gains the powers of a kaiju. We just never noticed.
he just becomes a medium-sized creature.
Hey, you've been drinking your milk.
But yeah,
Yeah.
here, let me put him over here. Are you still transformed when you pull up to him?
Yeah, I didn't really think that far ahead, but yeah, you know what? We're already close to the finish line. Yeah.
So, Brock, as soon as you start to move, you realize you have fucking wings. And you didn't realize that you could just go Mach speed in a second as you just suddenly zoom. And next thing you know, you're trying to look for a heart, and you realize you're about to crash into him as he's just like casually sitting eating one of Helios's meals.
Oh no, poor
No,
guy.
no, not the bean, not the bean, not the bean. He's a tiny little bean. Wings, stop. Wings.
Oh, I like Wingstop. It's
last-
pretty tasty. Anyways.
Last ditch effort. I'm pulling the emergency brakes. Can I use my axe to stab into the ground as friction to stop me?
Oh yeah, you can, because as soon as you do, all Harton feels is an entire blast of wind hit him behind him. As he's just like trying to eat his food. And then he just turns around to see you, and he's just like... He's like speechlessly scared. He's like, is this a new species from the Prowler domain? What is that?
Oh god, it's a prowler and an avian.
I didn't mean to scare the bean. I didn't mean to.
My brother in Christ, you can move 45 feet casually.
I wasn't thinking. I was too busy with a plan.
Plus, you get an
Okay.
additional 10 feet because of Raptor. So you can casually move 45 feet.
Oh my. Okay. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, I really didn't think this through.
On the right side, you're the fastest fucking thing in the world. On the downside, if someone was just walking by you, they'd get smacked by you casually.
At Mach 7 speed, I pull the Lord. Anyway, I compose myself, and I just gonna look over. I kneel down, say, "It's Harden. It's me, Brock."
Oh, Mr. Brock, okay. Oh, I'm not gonna die today.
Sorry for scaring you like that. I'm not used to my new speed.
Well, is there something I can help you with, sir?
Yes, I was wondering if you have if at the moment I need to test up my wings, and I kind of figured you deserve to have some fun. Would you like to be the first passenger in the Polar Bear Express?
He's so
If anyone
tempted to
if anyone
say...
gets that reference, I'll love you forever.
He's so tempted to say yes. But at the same time, he nearly got fucking squished by you.
Is it
Also-
bad anything he was eating, I feel like, just kind of flew away piece by piece?
No, it didn't. It was full control.
I'm not
no,
too
you-
sure if that's going to be healthy for you just out of surgery doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go the full 45 feet in the air.
By the way, I posted a gif of what Brock is, essentially.
hmm
Yeah.
Also,
I
gotta
seen
love
it.
just casually moving 45 feet.
55
I
feet,
was
because he also got
60.
Raptor tactics.
Oh, right, I forgot Raptor. I'm
Yeah,
the
I
one
got
that
55
casually
feet.
moves
Fast as
45
hell.
feet.
I got 55 feet regularly and 45 feet in flying.
No, here's the thing.
Oh, you
Because of how
got
Quincy...
45 in flying?
No, here's the thing. Because of the way Quincy worded it, it just is an additional 10 movement, so it doesn't matter on what part. So, you just still have 55 feet of flying.
Oh, me and Brock are the fastest flyers.
I cannot wait to race you and beat your ass, but
I can move
uh,
60 feet, baby.
I'll cast haste on Brock.
Yeah.
I counterspell your haste.
Counterspell.
I
You don't have
counterspell your
reactions?
counterspelling.
Guys.
You don't have the reactions. Sorry.
I punch you across the mouth.
Yeah,
They
but,
kiss you so you can't cast spells.
Yeah, but I'm I'm sitting next. I'm sitting next to my boy Harden, and I will insist if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. But I do want to at least bring some joy into his life. You know, he's gonna be the first person to fly a flying on a flying bear. He'll be the first passenger. I'm
Well-
giving him the choice.
Well, I suppose is that do you go? I guess you are offering, so okay. You just see the sword. Just look at him. It's like doing a prayer with the sword pieces, as it's like, oh, he's dead. He is so dead. He is gonna fucking die. Oh god.
What's your sword's name? I forgot.
I believe the sword's name was Ragnos. I could be wrong. Let me see. Where's the boy?
Ragnas, yes.
Oh, excuse you, you sentient pieces of toothpicks.
So
Brock
Brock,
will be perfect. Yeah.
how are you gonna grab him?
So you know this thing called rope?
Oh no! Oh no!
No. So what's gonna happen here is the rope will act as like a safety harness, where he's gonna be on my back, and if he has to, I will allow him to stab into my shoulders for extra leverage. But that's gonna happen, and I am going to secure him onto me and fly up 5 feet first.
So as you're doing that, he's like hanging on to dear life. Like you just starts. Everyone else is casually just seeing you fly. They don't realize Harton is behind your back. And then,
Yeah.
oh,
Go ahead.
no, you continue. I need to hear this.
No, you go.
I was gonna say because as soon as you start moving at Mach speed, everyone just hears a tiny.
Oh god.
Zephyra,
hopefully it doesn't
Kakat, and
fall.
Acela, you just hear the tiniest of yelps of Harton as he's just traveling through the sky with on top of Brock. Like the best way to put it
You know,
is,
I feel like I heard something. Not
Mhm.
wait there. Oh.
I'm
Ow.
keeping my eye.
I'm not flying around. I'm just flying 5 feet up in the air. I'm not just gonna go full on Speedy Gonzalez.
I kind of wish you did because that'd be funnier, but I also understand.
I'm not that stupid here.
I mean, what's your intelligence?
Joke's on you there, my good sir. My intelligence is a 16.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so respectively, pound some sand that night.
But I'm not running that campaign today.
Oh, hardy,
That's the
hardy,
case, though.
hardy, har. Someone make him drink.
Joke's on
Hydrate
you!
button.
I can't drink because I work tomorrow.
No, the hydrate button. Someone start spamming that.
There's a reason why you can't spam it. But damn you. Damn you, cock!
Yes.
I'm making sure that I can at least support myself
What
because
did
this will
Cock
be.
do?
Yeah, I was about to say, you mentioned my name.
Redeemed Hydrate.
I
No, that
didn't
was
do
me.
Oh no. Sorry. Damn you, ass! I forget
This
there's...
side conversation has gone so off the rails.
Very much so. But yeah, Brock, you're just seeing Harton cling onto you for dear life, even though you're not even moving that fast. As he's just like casually floating around with you.
Is Hard one of those people that fall like 5 feet after being caught and will scream for the next 10 minutes?
No, Harton's the one person who goes to the fucking carnival where there's like a bunch of rides, and he goes on the one that's meant specifically for kids, despite him being a fully grown adult. And I don't mean like the teacup ones. No, he goes on the caterpillar one, the one that has like 2 bumps, and that's
Oh
enough
my
excitement for him.
fucking god.
Considering he almost got killed by a flying, fast-paced object the first time we met him, I can kind of see why he wouldn't like this.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's literally what.
Yep, I found it.
Like this is our like that's enough
He
for
has
our.
wasp PTSD. Yeah, he has wasp PTSD.
But I'm just gonna start gently floating around. Okay, not as bad as I thought it would be. It was quite easy to fly.
As soon as
Meanwhile,
as soon as you get down, Harton just drops down to the ground, and you just hear as he's just like on the floor now, stiff as a board.
I check on him.
yeah, gotta make sure he's okay.
You okay, little
Someone
buddy?
give me the symbols again.
You want me to see if you can get a snack from Helios real quick?
He was very scared. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna take him.
Hey, you gotta admit it. He was a man. He took those fears and he ran wild hog with it. He's a true man.
Brock.
He's this beer.
He was screaming in
Wow.
fear the entire time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think he was
that's not a
exactly
good thing.
enjoying it.
Exactly.
he
I
tried.
think you
That's the best
have
way
a
to put it.
different idea
Yeah.
of fun. Yeah, no. Yeah, but I'm gonna take him till he calms down.
Worth it.
Worth it. That's all you hear. Worth it.
No, out of character. It was so worth it. In character, it's like, okay, now time to comfort the boy.
Yeah.
You took him, and I'll let him near you.
That's what you think, bro.
Also, I need to say this real quick, as somebody who tries to get commission work done for him for his VTuber shit. It is so hard for me just to pull up to an artist and be like, "Hey, I have money. Can I get this?" It's like, "Sorry, I like working with people who has eyes." Well, ain't that a slap?
Yeah, you told us that.
Yeah, I just got a response from somebody who I really wanted a fucking like piece of artwork done for from my guy, and all I hear is, "I'm sorry, but unfortunately, I don't draw male VTubers."
Well, what are you trying to
Damn.
do?
I mean, I just wanted like another nice piece of art because I've only commissioned one person for art, and I got like, I think 2 pieces of art that people wanted to experiment using my character with, and then they never wanted to work with it again because they didn't like the fact that I have no eyes. Like that ass.
Wouldn't it technically be easier without the eyes, or?
It's more like inspiration, essentially.
Well, just let me know.
Because, like, the thing is, some people just look at my character and they're like, well, my model, and they're like, well, one thing, you don't got tits. Second thing, you don't got eyes. Third thing, your hair is black. It ain't that
Fourth
great.
thing, you still don't have tits.
Pretty much! Rosie,
I
my
hate
boy
I hate to ruin
saved
this.
what
I hate to
teddy
ruin
bear.
this riveting conversation.
Yeah, that's pretty much my experience of trying to get any art commissions for my character.
Just let me know. I got you.
But it's only just for chill stuff, nothing too crazy, honestly. I just like I just like seeing my character exist and knowing people like drawing him. Because few have, and then they got swamped with work. Also, yeah, you pull up to Helios, by the way, with Harton as you just sit him down. As he's, like, decompressing, essentially, after that. Like, whew. I'm still...
Alright, kid.
That was a
lot.
That was a lot, yeah. I'm not used to...
I'm sorry.
I'm not used to being more than a foot above the ground since I'm quite small. He says as he just like sits there.
I see. Yeah, we're gonna make sure that you stay good 1 inch off the ground at most out of the day, hopefully.
I feel-
You took it like a champion, Horton. That's nothing to be ashamed of.
Brock, shut up.
Oh, here's
Hey,
Brock.
Shut! Brock. He's still a
You
kid.
don't know how to be near kids, man.
Wait, is he actually a kid?
More like a young teenager, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
He's a teenager. He doesn't handle fear that well.
Technically, you're all kids to me.
Shut up, old man.
Whatever. Non-elf.
I could just imagine everyone in fucking Zephra's eyes is just like they're still wearing diapers. But like small.
Technically, I could polymorph into an elf.
I mean, it doesn't mean anything to me, but okay. Congratulations.
I mean, technically, my age I'll be older.
What snack are we getting, Horton?
Well, you see, Helios is just looking over to all of you, looking over to Brock as he has like new appendages, and then he's just like, "Okay, this is nothing too crazy for me. Here." As he just casually serves everyone the equivalent of crab sticks, but using mantis legs.
Oh, perfect.
As he has it with it a truffle butter sauce.
I
Oh,
don't eat
damn.
it, but I do let the hand on my mouth eat it for Lady Ouroboros.
So, how does the untransformation work? Is it painful at all?
Oh no, it's not that painful. It just looks disturbing. As soon as you untransform, you just see your stuff go back into you. As you hear like a whole bunch of cracks. And a lot of
I was
people look over
I
as
was
they're...
gonna say I was gonna go around the corner, but sure.
For you, it doesn't hurt at all. The one guy who was cracking their mantis legs looks over to you. Afraid to crack it now because he didn't know if he cracked your fucking bones. But he continues, cracks it open, and looks over to see if you're okay, and then he's like, phew, as he just goes back to eating.
It's perfectly fine, perfectly fine.
Yeah, he sounded like a bunch of fucking bubble wrap popped at once. And as you guys are eating your mantis legs, these ones are a special treat for y'all today.
Oh.
Because these mantis legs gives you an interesting buff. As you guys will basically have an additional 5 movement speed until your next meal.
Woo! I can move 50 feet.
Lady Ouroboros gets to move 50 feet.
Bitch, it's you who's moving 50 feet. It's still entering.
No. Oh, wait, it still goes through me?
Yes, the food still affects you. It's touching you.
No, I thought through the hand it goes directly to her.
Yeah, but she's giving you the effects. What's she gonna use 5 feet of movement for?
Oh, I mean, she can move around one place to another. I was about to say, oh, I still eat technically? That's gross.
I mean,
Sorry,
you don't
you
need to eat as...
eat.
I mean, it just gives you a way for you to consume the food, essentially, and gain the buffs.
Okay, it's been a while since I ate out. I got concerned for a minute.
It's been a while since I knew the joys of taste. Zephra becomes suddenly a food critic.
Why does it taste this way?
But as you guys finish, Helios looks over to all of you. So let me guess. New upgrade to you, buddy. You ended up basically working a lot because I saw you repair a lot of stuff. Which, by the way, do you think you can sharpen my cleaver when you get the chance, Azella?
Yeah, just let me see it.
Okay, here. You see the cleaver, and then he like cleans it real quick as he hands it to you.
I'm just gonna kind of attempt to hold it before I kind of almost get flattened to the ground with it and just go, all right, should be done shortly.
Oh, here, let me move it for you. He moves it properly so it's on the table where no one's sitting.
All right, I'm just gonna start sharpening it.
And Coquette, I noticed you were trying to hang out with your friend there, and she has been a delight in this area. Seriously, not many people are so happy here. I mean, I understand why. I mean, most of us are here because we're all fucking miserable. But it's nice that somebody is actually trying to put in an effort to make people smile.
I feel like I could know knows the real reason. It's not a good reason. Yeah, she's just trying to cheer everyone up. I think she understands people better than most. Comes with the trade.
Well, whatever the case be, I'm just glad to have other people around that are much more talkative, to say the very least. Though, since I have you all here, do you mind if I actually put a request in for a quest for you?
Depends. What you need.
Well, let's see. While you guys took care of the insect domain, I'm being told that Grigori needs to get some food delivered to him. I know you basically are all pretty much done with that hell, as essentially the bugs have started calming down and Grigori is going through a mining trip. But he actually contacted us through a sending message. He essentially had a little familiar, a little raven that had its eye scratched out. Sent over to me. Requesting food. Now, normally I would go make the trip, but he is approximately a week away on foot. And I know you have your big fancy cart, so do you think you can make the delivery for me?
I mean, we do need to go check on him eventually. And I'm sure he will appreciate it if we stick around to bring him back with the car. For I appreciate a few days so he doesn't need to walk back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a simple yes. Don't try to extort the man.
I was just making a comment. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you.
You don't know me at all, unfortunately, darling.
I really don't, but you keep getting in my way when I want to give blood to the book.
That is
Everyone's
because you
doing
keep way
that.
too
You don't
much.
need to keep giving blood to the book.
Lies!
You
Unfortunately
are
for
a
you,
damn
that's not the case.
masochist.
No, I'm not. You can't prove it in court.
Just as a quick question, anything for delivering this to him in return? Just a quick question.
Mhm.
Well,
Him coming back sooner?
Aside from that,
What do you-
Aside-
What?
Twice.
Man, is there any benefit we're getting out of this?
Don't
Alright,
try
we're
to
wasting
benefit
our
from
time.
this. We are benefiting from him living.
Well-
the request was to deliver the food, not to get him back. Shut up.
He's gonna need the food to come back now, isn't he?
well,
Exactly.
well, of course I wouldn't just give you empty-handed. I actually have one of these. He actually pulls out. Remember those eggs that you guys randomly find?
Oh.
He
Yeah.
found one,
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh.
and this
what
one's.
kind?
Well, here's the thing. This one is a golden egg. But here's the thing. The pattern on it, while the most base is gold metallic color, the trimmings are almost of a clear glossy white with what looks to be feathers. Like,
okay, so yes. We're doing it.
And I'll save this egg to make sure I don't turn into world's biggest... Oh, I could make it into so many things. Okay, I wait for you guys. He says as he puts the egg away, and then looks over to his most pathetic eggs possible. I guess it'll have to be...
Let me go charge the car.
I guess it'll have to stick to Zapdos eggs for a while. They provide something. He says, looking sadly at it.
Alright, the cleaver's done.
Thank you, he says as he grabs it back casually with one hand as he puts it on his back. Oh, of course, I'm gonna give you guys some resources as well for yourselves. Just let me get the food ready, and then I'll basically have you bring over his food.
I'm the only person I could drive to, so I'm just gonna go charge it and just sit in the driver's seat and wait for them.
Oh yeah, because Lawrence isn't here.
Yep. And I'm the
Is it
only
gonna
other
take
person
a
that's-
while for the food? Question.
Here's the thing. Based on your current travels and being able to get there relatively quickly, and because most of the insects are pretty much not going to be a problem, it will take a day or two to get there. It usually takes...
Because
Oh, I'm sorry?
I was asking for the like, was he making food right now for everyone, or?
He's making food for everyone, but not the egg. He's like making casual food so you have something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wanted to actually talk with Brock alone.
Hmm?
Just
Well,
a
this
quick
is
talk.
surprise.
Like, if it is alright.
I mean, that's fine.
It's alright.
Yeah,
Well-
so Kaked is just gonna quickly go and whisper to Brock. Can we talk for a minute? Just something bothering me.
Oh, sure. I go walk with them.
Once they're mostly alone, she'll like turn around to him like, okay, so normally I don't care. Normally, like you're seeing it with others, right? But how do I put this? Someone going through a very drastic change is usually a sign that something wasn't right. You can usually see it with girls trying to cut their hair when it's too long. So, I feel like I'm the only one that's gonna ask, what the fuck happened?
Back with the Spider Monarch. So I was having major flashbacks to my old life, and everything was going rather peachy, and all of a sudden I started remembering my 100th birthday. That then led to someone getting killed by me. I couldn't make out any of the details, but that's when I went back to consciousness and all my emotions started overlapping one another.
But you felt... Well, when you got drunk, after he came back, you felt regret to whatever you did. Or
I felt
whatever you
fearful
did.
to fight.
That's a way to show regret. Maybe not the best, but a way. My point is, Everyone has their demons, and trust me, I know a lot about trying to kill someone you care for. So, if you want to, if you can't remember more, or you need someone to talk to about it, you know, just I'm here.
Well, I appreciate it. Right now, I rather enjoy life's simple pleasures at the very moment. As much as I like to talk about what happened, the only details I have are what I just told you. And talking about a nothing sandwich seems rather pointless.
Yeah, I get that. Well, if it is the simple things in life that you want to enjoy, I'm always open to enjoying some of.
Is this your attempt at flirting?
Darling, I was an escort before.
Nice.
you.
Shut up.
Yeah, you stop. Stop.
All I'm saying is, I'm used to helping people and the more basic of need, let's say. Just an offer.
Well, I appreciate it. I've gone too close of you as a battle partner to see you as a romantic type.
Nah. There doesn't need to be any emotions. As I said, I'm an escort. I know how to hide them very well.
Then what's the point of doing it?
It helps people, right? Sometimes the more depressed ones wants to just have someone to listen to. Every now and again, maybe you get a nice night, let's say. You'll be surprised what people pay an escort to do, even if it doesn't involve necessarily fucking them. You know?
Hey! This is the hardest conversation I've had to listen to.
Yeah, it is. But Brock just looks over Coquette. And again, I do appreciate your generosity, but all this will be in conversation and enjoying some fine liquors once I can drink. If you wish to know, I have a particular type in my women that I like. Strong-hearted battle veteran gladiators of sorts.
So very muscular, got it. I see.
Coquette suddenly gains a six-pack.
It's not like I gotta turn into like something with that, but yeah.
It's not just the strength, Coquette, it's also the wisdom, the knowledge. A fine warrior who isn't afraid to throw down with you in life. That's the type of woman I like. But I heard Lawrence is wanting you.
Ah, yes. Him. Yeah, sure. That's funny.
I just started smirking as I started walking away.
Hey, you're kidding, right?
I said you'd make a good couple, but I said he wouldn't get to third base.
Huh? I guess actually confused. Nah, that's not way. right. No, he's not. No, nope. I'll think about that. And she's just gonna walk away. To the car.
Where you been?
Hmm?
Oh, I've been at the car. I've been waiting for you all. Where you been?
Is everyone else here, or is...
No, that's what I'm
Alright, I
wondering. What the
finally
fuck
made
are
it.
you
Someone
all?
else threw a fucking sword at me.
Throw it back. Well, just cast mending on it.
I don't have that.
Oh,
Oh.
well, let me know next time.
Oh god, in chat, Cockette L wants you, says Rosie.
Hell wants you. Sorry, not sorry.
I think she,
Is that light
she
Yagami?
definitely meant Lawrence. We
Fucking
Weak-faced.
what?
Continue.
Alright.
Alright, I'm putting this call in full throttle once the others are here.
So, as you guys are getting ready, you just see your good old pal, Helios, pull up with the items in question.
Mhm.
As Helios has, like, okay, so here's your food, as it looks like enough to feed 4 people. And then here's Grigori's food, as it's enough to feed at least 6.
Okay,
Good to know.
that makes sense. Can somebody load that in the back, or
Oh no, he's loading it in the back for you.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so I'm
So-
just in the driver's seat. Just...
Question, who's the one sitting in the front with Zephyra?
You know
I'll
what?
be at the
Sure.
front. Okay, no one.
So Zephyr and Acela, you guys are just on the front passenger seat. Meanwhile, Brock and Coquette, it's the equivalent for you guys sitting back there to like a bunch of shopping bags everywhere.
I know that feeling.
Oh,
Feel nothing
no.
great.
that was
Bread,
literally earlier
meat,
today.
cheese, eggs.
Oh
Milk.
wait, is it like the McDonald's thing of somebody just holding water in the back? Because if it is, I'm just gonna go
Make sure
bust
not
the
to hit a
fucking-
bump.
I swear to God, if you get me wet from this fucking water, I
I'm
swear
going-
to God.
I'm going to hit one bump that I know Cockhead
Oh,
is
you'll
on
be
that
fine
side.
back there.
If I had to redo my hair again, I swear to God.
You'll be fine.
That's because you're not back here. Anyways.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying
Don't
you'll be
get
fine.
anything from the passenger princesses back there.
Passenger princess!
Oh, fuck you.
Can you all respectively start going? I have a nap to take.
I'm already hitting throttle, buddy. We'll be there in a day. Are we gonna have to have an encounter thing here too, or?
Let's
said-
see. I'm gonna roll a 2d100. Well, actually, no. Lawrence isn't here, so I have to roll just a basic 100.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, rangers help with travel situations.
Mm-hmm.
Or anyone who has vehicle proficiency. That's, like, traveled these roads. So, let's see. 100D, 100. What do we face? 22, let me see what this... You'll fucking deal with. Let's see. I couldn't rhyme anymore. I'm sorry. Anyways.
You're fine.
Alright. So, good news. It won't interrupt your progress.
Mm-hmm.
Also, good news. It won't fight. You won't have to fight anything.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news.
Mm-hmm.
I need you all to basically roll these checks because this could potentially lead to another situation that, like, Lawrence had to deal with. But, oh boy.
Okay. What, survival or?
Oh, no. Here are the 3 things everyone must do for me. First, I need to ask, what is everyone's perception check?
As in,
Like, passive.
18.
16.
Let me
Passive
see.
perception,
Passive
14.
is 13.
Okay, so Coquette and Brock can make these checks. Because if you have at least a 15, you're good.
Barring inspiration for Brock already, if I can.
Alright, I'll allow it since you two are sharing a cart.
Okay, DA for you if you need it.
Next, I need
So-
you both to roll me an active perception check.
Okay.
Alright, I can do that.
27. Oh, very
Alright.
good.
Remember, you were giving your dice, so you can roll it.
Yeah, you can roll at the 8.
Oh, I can roll a d8.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Okay,
you
thank
meet
God.
it. Fuck, you meet it. Okay.
What do you
Okay.
mean, fuck you? What do you mean?
Okay, I did. Okay, so this is potentially two people could. Okay.
I
Oh no.
cannot give another bardic to him, can I?
You can since he used it.
Hey,
Okay,
I appreciate
I'll
you
give him another.
content.
Listen, I'm a bard
Because
for a
here's the
reason.
last one. I need
Mhm.
you two to roll me an investigation check.
Ugh. Yeah, that's a different story.
Rolls on that 20.
Yeah, you too. You too.
Hey, at least you have it the 8. That's 17? I rolled twice 14 but plus 3. Is that true?
Yes, 19.
Okay, so only Brock gets this.
Ooh.
Because
Ooh,
Brock
ooh,
just
ooh.
meet the damn thing again.
You know, I technically do have
I expect
technically
some...
do have Flash of Genius, so I could give you a +5.
Oh
To
no.
me?
Oh no, you could, no.
So, anyways, about that, Coquette, you get a +5.
Oh no! No! This is the first time two players are getting it at once! Oh no!
Oh no?
Gotta love
Oh,
Flash
yes.
of Genius.
Oh, we gotta think of them later.
Okay.
Hey, you're gonna thank me later. Hey,
Off screen, maybe.
Okay, so Zephyra and Acela, you two are too focused in the front as you're basically casually driving along with all the food in tow. As these two actually notice something interesting. These two notice a weird shiny glow coming off of a tree. You guys both to stop as Acela and Zephyra are basically left behind. As you two are exploring, you come closer and realize there's something else. Something specific glowing from the key, glowing from the tree. You can't tell what it is until you guys get close enough, and it's a key.
Oh.
Mm.
And what's more interesting, as you guys pull out the key, you two are able to see it. When Zephyra and Acela basically look over to you, those two don't see a key. But you guys see a key each. And what's worse is the fact that as soon as you guys blink, the key is gone. But where are you two? You two are actually... No, here's the thing. I will explain in a second. But I'm actually going to deafen and mutant Zephyra for this.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Hey.
Am I also gonna have that happen to me, or?
Oh no. Just, So, just these two. Oh, if you mean server deafen and mutant, it's just for a quick moment.
Alright.
So you two realize you guys are not on the same plane that you used to be. It's brighter here. The ground underneath you looks like a ruin. Like you're stepping on ruined building. A cobbled stone basically passing through the floor. As you're looking around, as you see nothing but clouds. And what's even scarier, you're not on anything you know because you're floating on top of something. Like you're standing on something that is floating in the sky.
What in the world?
Holy.
That tends to be
Fair
the
enough.
reaction most people get when they come here.
Huh?
You,
Snap. Ooh, looks over.
as soon as you hear that, you then snap over to see who said that. As you see, surrounding what looks to be a bunch of ruined pillars, is what looks to be a skeletal man. A skeletal man covered in a cloak, with nothing but a desk in front of him, and a chair that he sits on, writing away on something as he stares over to you. Trust me, most people who tend to find that kid aren't exactly used to such a extravagancy, if you will. Oh, but where are my manners? Come over, please.
So just with my passive true sight, what do I see from this man?
Well, he's still a skeleton.
And in the ethereal plane, if we can see it, or if I can see it.
If you're
Sorry,
questioning he's
curiosity.
like a true form,
Yeah.
no, he's just a skeleton.
Okay.
Which is the scary thing, because you would think they would usually, like, change their form or something because you don't want to get caught, you know? But no, he's a skeleton. Staring at
I
all
just
of
begin-
you. Oops, sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just walking over. It's like, who are you?
And what are you?
My apologies. I know this seems a little shocking at the beginning, but, bear with me if you could. He says as he puts his pencil down, and this is the image you guys essentially see.
Oh,
It looks
hey,
awfully familiar.
that's not ominous or anything.
And for those at home, let me just, where is the boy? Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. Anyways. There we go. My name is Alibaba. I am the Lich of In-Between Realm. And it's a pleasure to meet you. And it seems that the people who brought to me my fortune this time be a bear and a... I'm sorry, was I interrupting something between you two? Because you two look like you basically... He points out the fact that you guys are basically like... in certain...
Animals.
Pretty much.
We
I
were
mean, nah, it's
we
nothing.
were delivering food to a friend, but you are a lich that was doing paperwork.
Well, yes, it's a little more complicated than that. See, I'm in the middle of dealing with dimensional rifts, if you will. See, you see, I am one of the few people who are what we call in between a realm. Simply put, the realm that you are currently in is my domain. I am in an existence realm between all others. I am not able to enter others, but I am able to scatter items. Items to contact me. And as you all are here, that means you found my key. Which I'm surprised. Normally my key is only given to one person. But you two grabbed it casually. Meaning you both ended up here.
And what does that mean for us, Em?
Well, that means to me, you guys are able to be tethered by me from that world, wherever you came from. As the one thing I will let you know, for me, every hour you are here, only a second passes by in your world, or whatever realm you were from. Think of me as not exactly a god, but a deity of sorts. One that's able to interact with mortals, but not interfere.
Understandable. Though, why were you scattering keys all about?
Truthfully, it's to find my pieces for my phylactery. You see, truthfully, I just want to die. Unfortunately, though, from my origins, my fragment basically got scattered far across a certain thing on my realm. And then a lot of stuff happened to it to where my phylactery went from easier to be picked up to much more difficult. In fact, the key you just grabbed, he says as the key you had basically is now in his hand, is a part of my phylactery. As he pulls the fragment out, as you see like 3 fragments floating where should be a phylactery area.
And how many pieces in total did you scatter?
Unfortunately, too many. But you did find one, which I am grateful for. So for that, I will give you 2 things. Firstly, he tosses you what's the equivalent of a business card to you. As the business card looks almost platinum in shape. With the back being a skeleton that has the soul emanating from it. Once a week, you basically can use my assistance in matters that I'm able to. And while time passes here normally, over there at your realm, it'll be 1 second. And the offers I am able to do for you is, well, a little interesting. For example, I noticed that the realm you are from is not the same realm you were born from. In fact, the realm I'm seeing has these monarch creatures. Quite terrifying, if I do say so myself. But it also appears for me that there is a way for you to escape if you deal with these. Now, obviously, I can't go down there and kill the monarchs myself. Too much that I can't do. But, and I do repeat but, I can basically give you stuff from said monarchs.
You can harvest from them?
In a weird way. More like I can grab their previous souls and twist it into whatever you wish to imagine. I am what we call a bit of a soul mage, able to manipulate the soul into various degrees. But instead of being able to grab a soul and turn it into someone else, I'm able to grab a soul and turn it into someone else's true desire. Think of it like augmentation, if you will. For example, the one that you just killed. The spider one. You then see the spider one in question float before he grabs it. And as soon as you see him like tether strings to it, you see him twist and turn it as it starts to glow in his hands. So which one wants to be heads and which one wants to be tails?
Brog, I'll let you decide.
Okay, I'll be heads.
All right, heads is 1, tails is 2. Brock, you get this first one.
Okay.
As he twists and turns it, you then see what looks to be morphed gauntlets, almost as if they were razor-sharp claws. This is your gift, friend. As he hands you them. Brock, you have a legendary weapon now.
Nice.
So I have one for different variants of classes. These are known as the Rippers of the Monarch. You ready to write this shit down, buddy boy?
I got the custom weapon sheet up, ready to go.
Rippers of the Monarch. It is a +3 weapon. It is a gauntlet that basically lets you essentially do 1d12 damage. It has essentially slashing, so it can bypass magical means. It uses your strength mod for damage typing. And it has 2 effects. One is a simple one. Whenever you claw with this weapon, you get to do an additional attack afterwards.
Okay.
So if you hit once, you get to do an additional attack afterwards that does not cost your extra attack.
Oh my deal.
For every attack or the first attack?
Every attack. So he could potentially do 4 attacks in one turn.
Oh, good Christ.
I'm smelling the level 2 fighter here for the multi-attack anyways.
And that's the first effect. The second effect is simple. Whenever you basically kill a target, essentially, once per long rest, you get the effects of action surge affect you. So basically, once you kill an enemy, you get to have an action surge.
Very good.
Okay, that is that is a nice little wombo combo for weapon. I thank you.
Yep. Which means your friend here gets the second creature. Remember the centipede?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you see him grab the soul of the centipede next as he looks over to you and says, "Don't worry, darling. I basically haven't forgotten about you." As he then twists and turns that soul. As it glows. And here's the funny thing about this one. It turns into what looks to be, the best way to put it, a dress.
Okay.
And here's the thing with this dress. While you do need to attune to it, this is a dress that not only basically, it has 3 properties. One is the following, as it's called the silvering of the Demi Monarch. So the first effect, you get to learn 5 spells of your choice that you're able to learn for free. Of any class.
Of any class?
Any class. And you are able to switch 1 spell out every level up.
Okay.
Here's the second thing. You now basically get to re-roll skills that you are not proficient in. Basically, this thing has a charge system for the second effect. It is equal to your charisma modifier. Essentially, if you basically have a skill that you basically want to re-roll, you can re-roll it using this dress's charge.
Only once per thing, or as many times
As
before
many
I run out of...
As many times as you want. Within your casting limit.
I mean, that's 5, so...
Which is the funny thing for the last one. You gain +4 to your charisma mod and able to max it to +4. Meaning your max can be 24.
So I just got a +2 to my charisma.
Oh, Christ.
Yep. And anything that requires max being your charisma, yeah, ignore it rule.
So I just got +4 to my charisma. Basically.
Yep, you have, if you had 20 charisma, now you have 24 charisma, essentially.
Alright, I got a +7. That's gonna be fun.
Lord, you're gonna be able to seduce everything.
I mean, I'm a bard, but I had 5 spells. Ugh.
That is a lot of spells.
That's a lot of spells. I need to think of those a little now. I take it up to the level that I can cast, right?
Up to the level that you can cast, yes.
Okay, so up to 4th level.
Yep. So you can get like a level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 again. I don't care.
I could get a cantrip, technically speaking.
Yeah, you can get a cantrip if you want it. But I know you won't.
I feel like it's maybe. There's a few spells I need to look now. For sure. I don't have the spell slots for this.
But as you guys are basically reveling in the items you've gotten, he looks over to you. Now, of course, I basically always hand the one freebie. But here's the thing. Only you two can gain access to this. And if you were to use this again, you both won't get the benefit, just one. And that thing will recover after 1 week. So choose yourselves wisely when you do this. And I'll take a look at the previous souls that you killed, essentially.
Well, thank you for your gifts.
It is very
I like
much
this.
appreciated.
Of course. Now, I guess I'll see you in a week. A week your time, not a week my time. Now, enjoy. As next thing you know, you are brought back to reality. As Zephyra and Estella, you two basically just see these two holding random objects a second in after you blink.
Why did you all make me stop the car for this?
Yeah, what are you holding now?
It is a long story. But
Well, come on, we gotta go get Grigori.
Well, good thing we have time for a story on the way back.
Oh, you're gonna want to hear
Kaka,
this.
do you wish to help explain?
I could take my time. You needed to sleep, right?
Yes, as much as I'm willing to move around and whatnot, my energy's been rather sparse.
Yeah, should probably rest then. I'll take the time to explain what happened. Boy.
So
And then just climb back into the back.
okay. As you get into the back and get ready to rest, you forget the wave of some food smell hits you before you try to get yourself in there. But yeah, I'm guessing you're just gonna give him the short version of it, or did you want to roleplay this one out?
No, I'll give them the short version.
So essentially, they found a key. Key turned out to be a phylactery to a lich who teleported them to his realm. He's unable to basically interact too much with that realm. However, he is able to have an anchor there, which is Coquette and Brock. And now Coquette has a sparkly dress and Brock has a gauntlet.
Yes.
Is this the lich that fucking Braun fought?
Yes.
Oh,
Do-
and
Actually, no, it's not.
it's not.
Oh, wait.
This is a different lich. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
He was called Alibaba.
Mm-hmm.
He was very
Are
cool.
you all in any sort of danger now, or?
Oh, far from it. If anything, he helped.
I doubt that, but okay.
Yeah, you can think whatever you want.
I will. Alright, I'm gonna kick the car in high gear right before anything else weird goes on.
So you guys then continue traveling afterwards, and after Coquette I would assume you're gonna change into your fancy dress now.
Yes. Making sure that the people in here don't look.
Well, one's passed
Nobody's
out,
looking.
and the other two do not give a shit. So
Exactly. Good.
Coquette's not even like, well, fuck you two. She's like, yeah, I'm too used to this. I'm in a room full of boys and a grandpa.
Okay.
And that grump.
But yeah, as
Well-
you guys, Acela.
Seems like you've had a fun time in the whole 2 seconds that you stood there.
Oh, it was longer than 2 seconds. Far longer.
It very clearly wasn't, but
To you, perhaps, but it was longer for us.
The same thing happened with me and Acela when Lawrence got in contact with the Collector. It's not anything new to us, yeah. A second. Just let me know if we have to go kill some liches now.
I'd rather keep this one alive. I wish for him to go on his own accord, not for us to slaughter him.
Oh, no. Wait. I feel like I need to make this question later. Yeah, I need to make this question later. Okay, I have
Do we
questions
vote?
for later.
Do we vote on a time skip, people?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
I'm fine with that.
So, yeah, you get to Grigori.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, the best way to put it is, you ever see, like, a fully grown man just casually skipping?
Yep.
That's what you pull up to
Yes.
seeing, as he's holding what looks to be a fucking giant-ass pickaxe, while holding several fucking bags, while he's just casually
Grigori,
going
look
back
at
to...
you're about to step on something.
Oh, my apologies. Oh, friends! Grigori missed you. Oh, my.
Oh, we got food.
I've been keeping your forage busy.
Oh, thank you. But also, is that food?
Yes, it is.
Yep, we got your food right here.
Oh, thank goodness. Grigori was getting worried about how long it had been since he had eaten. He says as he realizes which one's for him as he grabs the 6th plate. As you start seeing him chugging it down rapidly.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize most of these dishes are not like small things. No, they are all the same fucking thing. A bunch of meat and a bunch of rice.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the last one.
So
That one's a
the-
sponge cake.
Are you
Hey.
all set to go over here?
Yeah. Grigori is ready. He's like finishing the pound cake. Well, sponge cake.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't talk with your mouth full. We don't want you to choke.
As he's like chugging down the pint of ale that was in a thermostat. That already worked up an appetite. So sorry about that. He says as he's tapping his stomach, while you see the containers are fucking picked clean. There's not a speck of rice or a droplet of sauce meat.
Mm-hmm.
It is picked clean.
Hey.
Good man.
Good to know. Good to know. But does he need help getting in the car, or is he able to like get in?
Oh no. He's essentially grabbing all the bags that he has, and you realize he has a fucking shit ton of materials just laying out and about, but he's putting them in bags of holding. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
one bag of holding. As you see that he has several others off to the side.
I'm gonna charge the car. If anybody can help him load, that'd be good.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll help out.
you're helping Grigori as you realize these bags are pretty much normal bags of holding, but he has 15 of them. As you all are casually chucking away, who remembers how much a bag of holding can casually hold?
I'm guessing several hundred tons, maybe thousands.
No. It's, from if I remember right, isn't it like 300?
Close, actually. An average bag of holding...
500.
No, it's 500. That's
Yep.
right.
An average bag of holding can hold 500 pounds worth of items. As long as you can get into the bag, it will fit.
So he has 4,500 pounds of shit.
Pretty much.
Okay. Brock just looks at you. Have you even got any sleep?
He says as his eyes still haven't blinked. Nope. As he finishes putting the last of the bags in, as well as what looks to be a crate, which has all his miner gear.
Man's been grinding.
The man has literally grinded so much that he is basically level 100 in experience, and he has no place to enchant.
Mind.
My man up more hard, but I get in. I just look at them. I just look over the man. You need sleep.
Oh, don't worry. As he's finished loading up the cart and like gets in the cart, Grigori is perfect.
It's gonna be fun.
And there he goes.
He has a
called
dad
this on the
snore.
front.
He has a dad snore. AKA the equivalent of he sounds like he's dying.
Look out! It's gonna be the Russian
I
artillery
think he
shells.
just
Team.
has sleep apnea, but alright.
Yeah, the man is fully
What's the
passed
cost?
out.
Yeah. Once this car is charged up, I'm gonna hit the gas again. Back to the hub.
So who's in the back with him?
I call dibs in the front. Fuck you all.
You know what? You know what? I'm not dealing with this snores. Could I just like fly above him?
You want to fly above them?
I'm
That-
not dealing with this man's snores.
Just
Meanwhile-
stay on top of.
Meanwhile, Sella.
Actually, no, wait, that is a smart thing. Could I like help like slightly push the cart to make it go just that slightly bit faster?
Sadly, no,
Oh.
because the cart already moves fast enough on its own. You're just basically be hanging on for dear life.
Hey, I move pretty fucking fast now. I think I could take it.
The cart moves faster than
I
you.
hit the brakes and hit him.
Yeah.
I
all
mean,
I
hey,
need to do is
Estella
open my
will
wings.
just
I
put
just
in
let
some
the.
earplugs.
I just let
No,
the
I was just
momentum
saying,
carry
just
me.
lay on top of the cart. No, do that shit.
All right, yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Sella just puts in earbuds. And as you all are basically traveling back, the snore is really fucking loud. For those who are outside, you can kinda hear it, but it's not interruptive. It's just like you hear the occasional.
Speak of which, how's my mechanical fox doing? Has he been doing well?
Yeah, he's been vibing. He's just been like looking over to see if this person's alive, aka Grigori, because he's passed the fuck out. And there would be times where he does not snore, and you just see.
He's gonna have a visit with Levis soon, hopefully.
That is my best dad impression for sleep. I have no lung capacity like that.
Oh.
As you guys essentially continue traveling back home, and as you guys finally make it, it's been about like in total the trip was 3 days from getting there and back. Really not too much interruptions. As you basically get home, and then you finally like open the door, and Grigori suddenly wakes up. It's like, anyways, I take care of myself things. Oh, we're here.
Yes. Do you need
Yeah.
assistance loading this all into your shop?
Yes, if you do not mind. He says as he suddenly grabs, like, he opens the trunk as he grabs everything.
Alright, Estella's just helping to kind of toss it out. Man, I didn't think making these earplugs would help out as much as they did.
As soon as you pull them out, they're broken.
Oh, I guess I've just gone deaf.
I cast mending to fix them for him. You might need those later.
Yeah, because here's the
I'm
thing:
sorry,
the
what
tips.
did you say? I straight up can't hear you. I was sitting next to him.
Estella, the tips of the earbuds go back with the rest of it as you can finally hear again.
Oh, finally.
But yeah, as you guys are bringing in the stuff from Grigori's escapades of loot, he's like casually bringing it over to his forge as he slams the door open and like starts hauling shit inside. He's like bringing stuff left and right with you guys, and as you guys finish putting stuff away, he's like, "Oh, thank you so much for helping Grigori. Honestly, would not have expected to come home so early. And so many goodies as well. Insect Domain does not play around when it comes to resources. I'm so glad I was able to grab it first."
Yes, but you obviously need your rest.
Oh no, Grigori passed out in your cart. Grigori fine. He says as he just like cracks his back and you just hear a big bubble pop.
Don't worry, I'll be helping out at the forge anyways. Because a lot of people have now been throwing their swords at me as a sword just kind of just goes flying past me. Much like that.
As he just then grabs it and then starts working on it. Oh, first of all, I need to say this to you. God, thank you so much. Thank you so much for basically being racist enough to let me have that domain. Very much so. In fact, come give Grigori a hug. He grabs all of you, even Brock, and like squishes you into a hug.
Oh,
Wait,
no, wait,
I just missed this step away.
No, he grabs you too. You have no choice.
I can do Missy Step without doing anything. I can.
If I get squished, I'm dragging you into this.
I can spend one meta magic to actually do without any help.
Leave me alone.
I hurt my spine, just developed scoliosis.
Grigori gives you one hug, you just feel all your back pop.
Just had surgery, Grigori. Just had surgery.
Oh, my
Immediately
apologies.
leaving.
I can't breathe.
Okay, so as soon as he lets all of you go, he's like, so, secondly, Grigori would like to basically now give you proper stuff when it comes to weaponry and such. Because now I can work with our good other smith. Excuse me. Our good other smith, Eustace. And now I can start incorporating guns into my weapon arsenal. Meaning I can craft. I can even comprehensively craft even better equipment, armor, tools, you name it. And so this is my reward to you. He says as he pulls out the one of many bags of holding, and you know what he pulls out?
Something horrifying to look at.
Gold?
He pulls out an entire fucking 1 by 1 foot block of adamantine.
Yes. Oh.
Holy shit.
Resurrection of the creature?
Like raw or refined?
Refined.
Oh.
Meaning it's ready to be used into items.
Okay, so do we agree just divide it up equally towards us? Lawrence gets nothing.
No, here's the thing. Here's
Lawrence gets something.
the thing. If you wanted the rust estimates, this is big enough to make 4 great swords as the maximum, or 2 sets of fully plate mail armor.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Okay,
so
alright.
measured that basis essentially.
I mean, I
all right.
definitely could use a better armor.
Wait, while the others
I don't
are
even
arguing,
think
I'm going to
adamantine would
sneak
work
out.
with this scarab.
Now, of course, I will leave this to you in your hands. He hands it to Brock. Just let me know whenever you wish to crack into it, and I'd be more than happy to start working on weaponries. Also, because now I have so many metals, I don't need to spend as much to basically make anything.
Speaking of which, so I'm thinking about upgrading my arm cannon again.
How many bolts could I get with that, actually?
Enough to basically...
Too fucking many.
Yeah, pretty much. 2 fucking...
Would they be, like, amazing or something?
I mean, it's adamantine bolts. You crit on 19 and 20.
Okay, so if we're all dividing this equally, then
But here's the other thing. Before you guys start doing this shit, I would like to end session a little early, only because of the fact that I really need to go to the fucking bathroom, and I can tell you it's gonna take longer than the rest of the session.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Good,
that's fine.
dude.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So first of all, thank you all for watching. I know this was mostly an RP session, but I am happy that we did get stuff done. And we got Grigori back, so yay!
My boy.
But I am gonna end stream here. I will hydrate real quick for you, Rosie, because I know you don't want to see me leave just yet. I know how you are. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
You aren't even denying it. Fine by me. Anyways, so yeah, I'll go ahead and start ending stream, and you all have yourselves a lovely night, and thank you for watching. Y'all have a good night now.
Don't forget
Bye-bye.
to subscribe to our
Bye-bye.
vlog for today.
Right.